Do you translate every word in your head before you speak English? You think of the sentence in your own language. Then you try to turn it into English. And then, nothing. You pause. You get stuck. You feel slow and unsure. If this happens to you, you're not alone. Many learners do this. They translate everything, word by word. And it feels safe, but it's slowing you down. The truth is, translating in your head is one of the biggest blocks to fluency. But here's the good news. You don't have to translate forever. You can learn to think in English, even with simple words. And when you do, you'll feel faster, freer, and more confident when you speak. In this video, you'll learn why translating feels natural at first, why it becomes a problem later, and how to stop doing it with easy, daily steps. Let's break free from the translation trap together. Let's speak English like real speakers. Let's begin. First, let's be clear about one thing. Translating in your head is normal. When you start learning English, your brain doesn't know what words mean yet. So it goes back to the language it knows, your native language. It's like walking with training wheels. At the beginning, they help. They keep you balanced. They give you confidence. And in the same way, translating helps you understand new words. It gives you a connection between your language and English. So, is translating bad? No. But here's the problem. Translating is supposed to be temporary. Just a first step. If you keep translating everything, you never move forward. You stay slow. You stay unsure. You speak with fear. So yes, translating is part of the process. But at some point, you need to let go. Just like the training wheels. To speak naturally, you must think in English, even if it's simple. Even if it's just 2 or 3 words. That's how fluency starts. Not with perfect grammar. But with real, direct thoughts in English. So what happens when you translate every word? You speak slowly. You feel nervous. And sometimes, the sentence just sounds strange. Let's look at an example. In Spanish, you might say, Tengo 30 años. If you translate that directly into English, it becomes, I have 30 years. But in English, we say, I am 30 years old. See the problem? The words are correct in your language, but they don't work in English. Because English has different rules, different logic, different expressions. Here's another example. In Portuguese, está chovendo canavides. If you say, it's raining knives, in English, people will look confused. But if you learn the English way, you'll say, it's raining cats and dogs. That's the point. Languages are not math. You can't just change the words and expect the meaning to be the same. When you translate every word, your sentences become slow, confusing, or even wrong. That's why the smartest learners don't just study words. They study meaning. They learn English the English way. And so can you. Here's something important to remember. One word in your language does not always match one word in English. Languages don't work like mirrors. They have different sounds, different feelings, and different ways to express ideas. Let's take the word get in English. It has many meanings. I get a gift. Receive. I get tired. Become. I get it. Understand. One small word. Many different uses. There is no perfect one-word translation. Now think of this phrase. I'll take a rain check. If you translate it word by word, it makes no sense. But in English, it means, I can't come now, but maybe next time. That's why learning meaning is more powerful than learning words. You don't need to know the exact translation. You need to understand what the phrase means in real life. And how do you do that? By learning in context. By hearing full sentences. By listening to stories, conversations, and real examples. Because English is not a puzzle of words. It's a living language. And the more you connect with meaning, not translation, the faster you grow. Fluent speakers don't think word by word. They think in groups of meaning, in short blocks, not individual pieces. Let's look at an example. A beginner thinks. Eu estou com fome. Then translates. I am with hunger? Wrong. A fluent speaker thinks. I'm hungry. One idea. One block. Fast. Natural. That's the secret. Fluency comes from ideas, not words. Here's another example. Beginner. Quero ir ao mercado. They translate slowly. I want go to the market. Fluent speaker? They don't think in grammar. They think. I want to go to the store. It just flows. Why? Because they've heard that block many times. Fluent speakers build their English from hearing and using common expressions again and again. They don't build it like a math equation. They build it like music, through rhythm and memory. So if you want to speak more fluently, start focusing on phrases, not individual words. Say, I don't know. Let's do it. I'm not sure. These blocks are fast, easy, and natural. And the more you practice them, the more you'll start to think in English, just like fluent speakers do. So how do you stop translating and start thinking in English? You need to build a daily habit, a small routine to train your brain. Here are 5 easy ways to start thinking in English today. 1. Name what you see. Look around your room and name objects in English. Table, chair, window, phone. Do this for 1 minute every day. 2. Use short sentences in your head. Talk to yourself using simple thoughts. I'm tired. It's cold today. I need to buy eggs. No translation, just think directly in English. 3. Create a mini-moment routine. Choose 3 times a day to think in English. When you wake up. When you eat. Before you sleep. Say 1 sentence each time. That's 3 sentences a day. Easy. 4. Think with pictures, not words. When you hear the word dog, don't think of the translation. Picture a dog. Hear the sound. Feel the meaning. This helps your brain connect faster, without translation. 5. Shadow short sentences. Listen to a short phrase. Pause. Repeat. Say it with the same voice, the same feeling. Examples. It's not my fault. Are you serious? Let's go. Repeat it a few times. Now it's yours. These small habits help your brain switch from your native language to English, little by little. You don't need to be fast. You just need to be consistent. Because fluency isn't a gift, it's a habit. Fatima was a nurse from Morocco. She had studied English for 3 years. She knew vocabulary. She passed online tests. She even watched English movies with subtitles. But when it was time to speak, she froze. She always translated in her head. She said, "It's like there's a wall between my brain and my mouth." One day, her teacher asked a question. "What did you eat for breakfast?" Fatima thought in Arabic, translated each word, and tried to answer. But it was too slow. She gave up. That night, Fatima made a decision. I will stop translating. I will think in English, even if it's hard. She started small. In the morning, she looked at her plate and said, "I'm eating bread." Before work, she said, "I feel tired." After a week, she added more sentences. After 2 weeks, she stopped using subtitles. After 1 month, she could answer questions without translating. She didn't use big words. But her English was real. Natural. Alive. Now Fatima says, I still make mistakes. But I don't stop to translate. I just speak. Fatima didn't change her brain. She changed her habits. And you can do the same. If you stop translating everything, you can start speaking freely, just like Fatima. Ready to stop translating in your head? Here are 5 easy exercises you can do every day to train your brain to think in English. 1. The 1-minute talk. Every morning or evening, talk about something for 1 minute in English. It could be your day, your plans, your favorite food. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak freely. Example. Today I went to work. It was busy. I had coffee and answered emails. 2. Picture and phrase game. Look at a photo and describe it in English. Use simple words and short sentences. Example. Picture of a beach. It's sunny. The water is blue. People are swimming. This trains your brain to describe, not translate. 3. Silent thinking. Choose a time each day, like during a walk or bus ride, to think only in English. Even just 3 to 5 minutes helps your brain switch. 4. Mirror practice. Look in the mirror and have a mini conversation with yourself. Ask and answer questions like, how are you? What are you doing today? It feels funny at first, but it builds confidence fast. 5. Use apps with images, not translations. Use language learning apps that teach words with pictures and phrases, not direct translations. They help your brain link meaning to English, not to your native language. These simple daily exercises don't take much time. But they do something powerful. They train your brain to live in English. You'll stop thinking in your language and start thinking and speaking faster, easier, and more naturally. Now let's be real. Even if you stop translating, there will be times when you don't know a word. So what do? You keep going. Fluent speakers, even native speakers, forget words too. The difference is, they don't stop. They work around the problem. Here are 4 smart things you can do when you don't know a word. 1. Use a simpler word. Can't remember refrigerator? Say the cold box. Can't say vehicle? Say car. Simple is better than silence. 2. Describe the word. If you forget umbrella, say, it's something you use when it rains. That's good communication. 3. Use your hands or point. Gestures help. If you're in a conversation, use your body to show what you mean. 4. Be honest and relaxed. Say, sorry, I don't know the word, but it's like this. People will help. No one expects you to be perfect. Here's the golden rule. Don't stop talking just because you don't know one word. Keep the sentence going. Use the English you have. Find another way. Because fluency is not about knowing every word. It's about being able to communicate, no matter what. Now you know the truth. Translating everything in your head is not helping you. It feels safe, but it slows you down. It makes you hesitate. It blocks your fluency. But you can change that, starting today. You don't need more grammar rules. You don't need a bigger dictionary. You need to build a new habit. Think in English. Even if it's simple. Even if it's just one sentence. Even if you make mistakes. Because every time you stop translating, your brain gets stronger. Your confidence grows. And your English becomes more natural. So here's your challenge. Speech balloon, comment below and tell us. What sentence can you say right now without translating? Say it out loud. Write it down. Make it real. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful tips to help you speak English with confidence. You've got this. Your words are waiting. And your English is ready to grow. Do you want to improve your English 20x faster? Whether it's grammar, conversation, or fluency, we have the perfect material for you. Click the link in the description or the first pinned comment and take your English to the next level.